All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today we're talking industrial tool brands versus the tool trucks. And this will be a rant. All right, what are industrial brand tools? They're usually associated with a tool truck company. Snap-on, Williams Tools, Mack, Proto, and used to be Matco and Armstrong Tools. Now Armstrong has gone away, so I don't know what they're going to do about the industrial brand there, but they're manufacturing tools for industrial purposes, factories, plant maintenance, the military, governments, stuff like that. Now, the reason for this video is a lot of people will go, don't buy, and we're going to focus on Williams versus Snap-on, just an FYI. Don't buy Snap-on, buy Williams. They're a bunch cheaper and they're the exact same tool as Snap-on. The problem with that is you, as a consumer, do not know that. Yes, Williams tools are made at the same plant as Snap-on tools, but are they made to the same specifications? That's the thing. All that manufacturing information is proprietary to the company. The only way you're going to find out if, yes, all the specifications are identical is to get a company employee to divulge proprietary information, which is not going to happen because it's going to ruin their lives. So a lot of people cite, there was a TV show called How It's Made where they showed Snap-on sockets being made. You can find it on YouTube. And in one shot, they show Williams tools being manufactured. And people point to that. Oh, see, they're made the same, they're made identical to Snap-on. Here's the problem. When you manufacture tools, you do a run of this socket, then you change out all the dies and do a run of these sockets. Now, yes, they can be made with the same dies. We don't know what dies they're made with. We don't know if they're made, Williams may be made to a better specification than Snap-on. We don't know. Now again, I'm going to say this, Williams, Proto, even Armstrong are not bad tools. They're really good tools. You like them, you want to buy them, buy them. They're great tools. I'm not saying they're not great tools. My problem is everybody sits there and goes, they're made exactly like Snap-on for Williams. And I've seen pictures of current production, and this was a couple years ago, of the identical socket from Williams and Snap-on, and they were physically different in size. One was shorter than the other. What's that tell you? They're not using the same dies. The big thing, though, is steel. What steel are Williams versus Snap-on speccing for their sockets and wrenches and etc.? We don't know. Now, I'm going to give you a little background on me, and then we're going to go across the ocean to China for a little example. Now, I spent a couple years outside auto repair working as a regional sales manager for a couple different automotive equipment manufacturers. One of those companies manufactures a good bit of stuff in China. And during the course of me working for that company, I got to talk to the engineers a bunch about production in China. Now, why is that important? Especially for this discussion, we're talking about American-made, Armstrong, Proto, Williams tools that are made in the United States. When you go to China, you go to a manufacturer who's going to make your product. You specify everything from the materials, to the tolerances for variance. Everything can be spec'd up to the point of how much you want to pay for it. Same goes for a manufacturing plant here in the United States. You can make a socket for this company, Snap-on, and you can make it for a company like Williams, and you have two different price points. You can make the exact same tool and sell it at a lower price point, or you can change some stuff. We don't know what Williams does, but they make good stuff. I'm not saying they don't make good stuff. And that's where it just bugs me that people say that. It's not, you do not know firsthand that is identical to Snap-on. The only way to do that is to have the engineering paperwork for every tool they make. Because just because they make this socket the same way does not mean they make that socket the same way. And you have to know what their specifications for material used, all of that. You have to know every bit of that. So please stop saying they're identical. You can say they're great tools, they're better value than Snap-on, they're just as durable as Snap-on. Stop saying they're identical. On that same note, because I've gotten this comment and I've seen it in, on websites and on various, forums and etc. That tool is made at the same place where this is made. Again, manufacturer comes to that company and goes, I want this tool. Well, you can save some money. We've already got dies for this. Yeah, but we want it made better. Or we want it made cheaper. So just because it's made at the same plant, even on the same line, you cannot say they're identical quality unless you have the paperwork to back it up. I know this was a rant. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you really want to see more like this, subscribe. Make sure and hit that bell notification so you get notified when I put out a new video. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. Maybe you really like Williams tools and like saying that they're identical to Snap-on. Comments are always appreciated. And as always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.